Chapter 33, Scarlet Flamestar Soul. Huh? Here we come. Just as he walked out of the cave, Nye Tien looked slightly surprised, and then smiled. He felt Nye Santong's aura. Nye Santong, it's just in time. Nye Tien smiled faintly, confirming Nye Santong's location, which was 300 meters away from him. Nye Santong's figure appeared among the thorny bushes 300 meters away. At this moment, he is extremely embarrassed. His clothes were torn, his body was stained with blood, and there were even several horrific wounds. Nye Tien. Nye Santong covered the horrific scar on his face. Thinking of Nye Tien, he wished he could swallow him alive. It was Nye Tien who made him so embarrassed. There are hundreds of shadow wolves, and there are even 3 shadow wolf kings, which are equivalent to the strength of Yuanling warriors. Even if Nye Santilli is a Yuanling 9th level warrior, he has paid a very heavy price in this situation. Cost. It took Nye Santong nearly a day to kill all the shadow wolves. For the next 2 days, he searched for Nye Tien while recovering from his injuries. Nye Santilli and Nye Tien have completely broken each other. If Nye Tien is not killed, it is impossible to return to Nye's house. Nye Tien, don't let me find you, or I'll shave your bones and skin. Nye Santong swore inwardly, with a ferocious look on his face. But what he didn't know was that Nye Tien had already set his sights on him. Nye Santilli, there's a way to heaven, you don't go, and there is no way to hell, you break in. It's no fault of me. Nye Tien locked on Nye Santilli from a distance, with a sneering smile on his lips. Nye Santong's strength is the 9th level of Yuanling, so Nye Tien can safely use him to test the power of the Red Flamestar Soul. With the movement of Nye Tien's divine consciousness, the primal chaos coffin was sensed, and the Red Flamestar Soul turned into a stream of light, which perfectly merged with the primordial veins in his body. Now let's see how powerful the Qi-Yin Star Soul is. Feeling a violent force surging in his pubic region, Nye Tien couldn't help being a little excited. The energy fluctuations around him became intense, faintly condensing into a flashing sharp arrow. If others saw this scene, they would think that Nye Tien had awakened a bow and arrow spirit. Bow and arrow spirits belong to the soldier spirits among the 3 types of spirits. Compared with other spirits, the biggest advantage of bow and arrow spirits is long-range attack. Among the legions under Nye Tien's previous life, there was an Arrow God Guard Legion. All warriors in the legion were bow and arrow spirits, and their fighting power was much stronger than that of ordinary legions. It is very unreasonable to destroy the enemy army from hundreds of miles away. The moment the Qi-Yin Star Soul melted into the Yuanmai, Nye Tien could hardly bear the swelling power. If it wasn't for the 10th Yuanmai, he even doubted that the Yuanmai would explode. Boom! The next moment, the Qi-Yin Star Soul burst out of the sky and let out a violent howl. The Red Flamestar Soul went up against the wind, and the flames above the arrow's edge were victorious, faintly condensing into a crescent-shaped flame wave. The Qi-Yin Star Soul is like a fire dragon piercing the night sky. It is extremely fast and arrives in the blink of an eye. What? At the moment when the Qi-Yin Star Soul was about to fall, Nye Santilli finally sensed the danger, looked up, and suddenly lost consciousness. His face was pale, and there was extreme fear in his eyes. Qi-Yin Qinghuan's speed was too fast, and Nye Santilli didn't have time to react. In the next instant, the Qi-Yin Star Soul erupted with overwhelming divine power. Before the sharp edge arrived, Nye Santong's aura had dissipated. Under the endless firelight, Nye Santong's surprised face was instantly replaced by fear. At this moment, apart from fear, there was also deep remorse in his heart. He regretted not coming to the Split Cloud Mountain range. The clothes on Nye Santong's body instantly turned into flying ash, and the skin was cracked inch by inch, with bloodstains all over his body. Boom! The Red Flamestar Soul blasted Nye Santilli, and he flew out, and after landing, he turned into a pile of black bones. The chief deacon of the Nye family, the powerhouse of the 9th level of Yuanling, died here. Dead? Nye Tien felt that Nye Santilli was out of breath from a distance, and couldn't help being stunned. He did not expect Qi Yan Qinghuan directly kill Nye Santilli. You know, Nye Santilli has the strength of the 9th level of Yuanling, while Nye Tian is only at the 1st level of Yuanling. There's almost a big difference between the two. Nye Tian calmed down, ran a few steps, and came to Nye Santilli. After confirming that the latter was indeed dead, he breathed a sigh of relief. The power of the Qi Yin Star Soul is too terrifying to directly kill the strong 9th level Yuanling. Nye Tian clicked his tongue again and again. This kind of power, even he did not dare to imagine. After calming down, Nye Tian began to estimate the power of Qi Yin Star Soul. Nye Santilli was injured by the Shadow Wolf, and his strength has declined. In addition, Qi Yin Star Soul is secretly attacking Nye Santilli. Yan Qinghuan can't kill him instantly, maybe even seriously injured. After analyzing the situation, Nye Tian was much more conservative in his estimation of the power of Qi Yan Qinghuan. But even so, Nye Tian reckoned that a move as powerful as the Scarlet Flame Star Soul would be enough for him to instantly kill any warrior below the 5th level of Yuanling. The Scarlet Flame Star Soul is only a 1st level Star Soul, and it is already so terrifying. Isn't the 9th level Star Soul that is above the original Star Soul canon so abnormal? Nye Tian thought, the surprise on his face gradually replaced by excitement. If he can portray a 2nd level Star Soul or a higher level Star Soul, then his combat power will be qualitatively improved. But now he doesn't even have the strength to open the next page of the original Star Soul. Trying to portray a 2nd-order Star Soul is tantamount to nonsense. The most important thing is that his strength and mental strength are not enough. Even opening the next page of the original Star Soul code is useless. Fortunately, I have level 40 spiritual power, which is far higher than that of ordinary warriors. If not, I can only look at the Star Soul pattern as a painting. Nye Tian was grateful. Nye Tian felt very tired to portray the 1st level Star Soul. If he only had the 10th level mental power, it would be impossible to portray the Red Flame Star Soul. The terrifying power of the Star Soul has been verified by Nye Santilli, and Nye Tian plans to portray a few more Star Souls in case of emergencies. By the way, there's also this little guy. I don't know when it will come out of its shell. Nye Tian suddenly remembered the ice snake egg, took it out, and looked at it, and there was no sign of breaking the shell. The ice snake usually breaks its shell after 3 days. It has been 5 days now, and the ice snake egg has not shown any signs of breaking its shell. This makes Nye Tian wonder if the ice snake egg in his hand is broken. Nye Tian didn't worry about the ice snake eggs. After disposing of Nye Santong's body, he was going to return to the cave immediately. While practicing, he waited for the people from the Bloodbat sect to arrive. At this moment, Nye Tian suddenly felt a gust of cold wind blowing from behind. He turned around, and behind him, a huge 5-meter-tall black bear came out of nowhere. The 2nd-level spirit beast Earth Violent Bear, the strongest among the 2nd-level spirit beasts, is equivalent to a 4th-level Yuanling warrior. The strength of flesh and blood exceeds 20,000 caddies. With one palm, it is enough to break 10,000 caddies of boulders. Nye Tian immediately said to him. The Earth Violent Bear made a judgment. The bloodthirsty rage of the Earth Violent Bear must have smelled the blood on Nye Santong's body, so it appeared. Roar! Earth Violent Bear stared at Nye Tian with blood-red eyes, let out a wild roar, and stood up. The next moment, the Earth Violent Bear made a sudden move and swung its huge bear claws fiercely and domineeringly. Nye Tian frowned slightly, stepping on Rui Fei Hong's steps, easily avoiding the attack of the violent Earth Bear. Although Nye Tian awakened his Yuanling was too unique and had no combat power. If he didn't have a Star Soul, it would be useless even if he revealed it. Moreover, the flesh and blood power of the violent Earth Bear was too strong, and Nye Tian didn't want to confront it head-on. The Earth Violent Bear lost its blow and immediately became more violent. With a roar, its huge body charged over, causing the ground to tremble. After all, he's a beast. He has brute force but doesn't know how to use it. Nie Tien sneered and stepped on his foot. His body was like a leaf floating in the air, flowing gracefully. Death! Nie Tien fell from the sky, stepped directly on the back of the violent earth bear, and slammed a heavy punch on the head of the violent earth bear without any tricks. Boom! Earth Violent Bear was hit hard on the head and fell forward. His head split open, and blood gushed out. He struggled on the ground for a moment and died completely. Although the original chaotic coffin cannot be used as a weapon, it has made my Yuan Mai more than several times stronger. With the power of 4 stars, my physical strength is 15,000 Jin. If I cooperate with Dong Wang Yiji or God of War, the Imperial Fist should have a strength of 20,000 under a full-strength attack. It's not bad. Nie Tien murmured a smile, very satisfied with the improvement in his strength after the awakening of Yuan Ling. Now, even if he doesn't have a star soul, he can easily deal with the warriors of the 4th level of Yuan Ling, and he doesn't need to use the extremely deadly move of the 3 seals of the God of War. After removing the spirit core of the Earth Violent Bear, Nie Tien hurried back to the cave without wasting any time. After sealing the entrance of the cave with a spirited array, he continued to practice. For the next 8 or 9 days, Nie Tien stayed in the cave. Except for going out of the cave once in the middle to reset the induction spirit circle, he devoted himself to cultivating the rest of the time. In nearly 10 days, Nie Tien ate up all the elixir in his hand, consumed all the medicinal materials, and his strength improved again. The 10th Yuan Mai awakened the power of 6 stars, and its strength was raised to the 2nd level of Yuan Ling. What excited him the most was that 2 more star souls were carved on the original chaotic coffin, the Heavenly Wolf Killing Star Soul and the Kitty Lang Star Soul. The complexity of these 2 star souls is about the same as that of the Chi-Yin Star Soul, and their power should be similar, except that the Sirius Killing Star Soul and Kitty Lang Star Soul are both close combat star souls, which have a certain impact on Nie Tien's combat power. Quality improvement. With 2 star souls as the backing, Nie Tien has the confidence to fight against the strong 7-layer Yuan Ling. With the strength of the 2nd level of Yuan Ling against the strength of the 7th level of Yuan Ling, if it is said, no one will believe it. Nie Tien came out of the cave, frowned slightly, and said strangely, "There are 2 days before the Mojang City Wuwei will start, and the people from the Bloodbat sect have not yet appeared. Could it be that I guessed wrong?" A person from the Bloodbat sect just happened to appear in the Split Cloud Mountain range. After entering the Liayun Mountains for more than 10 days, no one from the Bloodbat sect showed up, which made Nie Tien very puzzled. Huh? Suddenly, Nie Tien's expression changed, and he became pleasantly surprised. The induction spirit array has responded, and the people from the Bloodbat sect have appeared.